Alright. I want to just show off this game because this game deserves all the recognition it can get. I've had this game for years. I've played it for years. It's one of the best space combat games I've ever played. Before we get to that though, I need to think about my next move because obviously the PlayStation DRM news has died down, which is great. We made so much noise that they were forced to respond, and they made sure to clarify that yes, the DRM exists, but it's only a one-time thing, and then that's it. You just need to check for it one time on the internet, and then you have it indefinitely. I will be testing this, of course. I do not trust their word. However, my focus has now been switched to another, but I don't know how to attack that company. And that company is Denuvo. Whichever games have Denuvo, and I think it's specifically on PC for now, Denuvo has unleashed a similar what Sony was being accused of, but it's much more aggressive. You have to be online for at least 14 days, and then it will require a checkup for the internet. I'll have to look into this, and if it's as egregious as it was assumed as Sony was, we're gonna have problems. Now, the difference between Sony and Denuvo is Denuvo isn't a hosting platform, it is a defense. That's a bit of a different argument to be made. It shouldn't require online, so they're actually blocking games. So the way I would approach this now is by talking to the companies that are contracted with Denuvo to see what their contract says, because Denuvo is supposed to protect the games, but if the people can't play the games because of this Denuvo online thing, then there needs to be an argument to be made to fight against it. I don't know how to argue against Denuvo. I didn't expect this from Denuvo. Denuvo has been a piece of shit company for a long time. I don't know why people go to it. Like, it got so bad that people were breaking the games that had Denuvo before the games were even coming out. So, I don't know how they're continuing to get business, and I don't know why they think they can make this move. So, it all depends on the business's contract. So, this one is a bit different in attacking Denuvo. So I don't know how to argue against it yet. It's an interesting problem. Not a good problem, just an interesting problem. So, with that out of the way, still testing Sony's thing. We'll be continuing until the 32 days are up. But for now, until I have my thoughts across, let's play some of this game. If you are in the 360 era, born in the 360 era, and or still has a 360, and you have a game called Project Sylphid, you'll want to get this game. This game has all the hallmarks of Project Sylphid. It is not easy. It throws a lot of stuff in your face, and the battles are epic and large. I do love this game. So I was going to show you the gauntlet, but if you want to get this game, it shouldn't be no more than $20, I think. I could be wrong. I got this when it came out, so I don't know how much I paid for it. But I think I'll save this battle for last. I mean, for you to discover. So I think we'll play the Black Fleet one. I am not as good as I used to be. Obviously, I have the platinum medal. I am nowhere near as good anymore. It's been a while. But I did practice, and I did plan on making a music video for an anime called All Noah Zero, but of course the music got it blocked, so I'm having to do this recording, which is a good thing because I needed to talk about Denuvo, so it's okay. But I wanted a break today. Oh, as you can see, there's different types of craft, and they each have their own abilities and advantages and disadvantages. The things on the right are unlocks that you have to do. They're challenges. I actually don't remember if they're easy or not. I think, does it say in the mission? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. Okay. Oh, yes, it does. Right there. Less than 70% to unlock. Okay. So they're pretty challenging. And you'll see. You will see. And you also have different weapons that you can use, which is really cool. I do like the Seekers. I don't like these missiles. Yeah, let's go for that.
Control, we're only one fold out from your coordinates. How's the refit going?
Captain, I'm still in the process of reconfiguring the fleet's drive systems. It will be some time before they are protected against the effects of the storm.
Relic's approaching Earth. You have until we are ready to fold.
Captain, we have enemy signatures coming in fast. Black Fleet ships.
Damn it, they found us. All fighters, weapons free.
Captain, there's a lot of wings out here. We need support.
Pick them off us. I'll get you reinforcements.
Copy that, Arcadia. Adams, focus on the corvettes first.
You know the drill. Don't let those torpedoes anywhere near the Arcadia.
Oh, these missiles are way better.
New contacts.
Control, they've been on us since before Taranto. How do they keep finding us?
I have been allowing them to. I needed to keep them close. It's one of the reasons Commander Bowman was necessary.
Control?
I have seen every other possibility, Captain. You cannot defeat the Colonials if you are caught between them and the Black Fleet.
More incoming.
The Black Fleet must be destroyed before we head to Earth. This is why I have lured them here.
The entire fleet is here?
Yes, Captain. I delayed the refit to fleet have never lost so many ships to a single group. And they have never encountered a ship like the strike suit before. You have an opportunity now to defeat them.
Stay on those torpedoes. Southeast. Close them down.
Okay, Control, I'm listening. What's the plan of action?
The data suggests they've divided their fleet to establish a launch point for these attacks. This will allow you to attack in stages, with each target leading to the next.
Sorry for not commentating, but my brain doesn't function like that. So I'll do pretty much one thing at a time.
Continue on current trajectory toward the staging post.
Control, more Black Fleet units.
Confirmed. Destroy all targets and follow their flight plan.
Copy that, Control. Adams, weapons free.
Proceed with care.
Control, we have a visual on a Black Fleet cruiser. Requesting a bomber attack team ASAP.
Understood. Dispatching bomber team.
Adams, clear down their fighter cover before the bombers get here.
Shot my music. Where my music? I miss it.
Bomber team has arrived. Adams, target the cruiser's turrets. Do as much damage as you can.
As you can tell, I'm destroying pieces of the ship. That's what those white squares are. Think of it like Star Wars Battlefront 2, or Star Wars Battlefront in general.
Cruiser's down. The staging post is clear.
Understood. I have calculated the location of the Black Fleet command ship. Head to these coordinates.
There she is.
Our fighters, close down their attack teams. Keep your distance from the enemy carrier.
Now, let's begin. Perfect. So far, so good. I've been able to keep my carrier untouched.
Sir, the carrier's launching interceptors.
The frigates are closing on the Arcadia.
Target the interceptors. I'll get a bomber team ready.
We've got 'em on the run.
Look at all those missiles coming after him. Nice.
Torpedoes incoming. Don't let any through.
Bomber team ready.
Copy that. Flight teams, hit the frigates. Don't lose track of those torpedoes.
So taking care of the other carrier, or the other, I don't know what you call it, battleship, cruiser. Very nice. Lighted.
continue as planned.
And the refit?
Our ships will be ready to engage the storm.
There's no reason to delay any longer. All ships, prepare to fold out.
Yeah, pretty cool. I do like this game a lot. It's something that you don't see very often, which is just epic space battles. You get space operas, and the closest one that comes to current gen battles that isn't an MMO, because of course you can think of EVE Online, is Chorus. In Chorus, I guess it's just called Chorus. That one comes pretty close, but it's more of a build up. This one's just you start off small, and each level it gets bigger and bigger and bigger until the final battle where you're fighting hundreds versus your, not really hundreds, but close to 100 of your own fighters and ships and stuff, and there's just tons of stuff on your screen. So I would recommend this game. You will not be disappointed. It's actually decently lengthy. I would say about depending on what you want to do, like if you want to get all the platinums, and then there's different difficulty modes. Probably a 12 hours, I would say. Because there's 13 missions here, and then there's a second campaign that has 5 more missions here. So it's got a pretty good amount. And then of course you can compete with the leaderboards, but you need to be connected to the internet, which I am not. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I guess I will update on the Denuvo thing when I hear more about it and when I read more about it.